questions on those Afghanistan comments, and I have a few others, including the Havana syndrome. So, before the meeting, U.S. officials have talked about the need to talk to Taliban about to avoid like a resurgence of Al Qaeda and other extremist groups. And there was reporting over the weekend that Taliban ruled out working with Washington on containing ISIS-K. You said the meeting overall, like, largely was positive. So can you first address that? Can you confirm if they ruled out working with you guys on that? And where does that leave your over-the-horizon, like, counterterrorism efforts? I'm going to go into the second one quickly. There's also been reporting that Taliban wanted U.S. to unfreeze Afghanistan's central bank reserves. That's something that they've openly said they want before. Did they come up? Is there any inclination on the U.S. side to do that, maybe on a conditional basis or in any other form? And can you confirm the Havana syndrome cases, or deny, or just address that in Colombia embassy in Bogota, in U.S. embassy in Bogota?
So let me start in the order in which you asked the question. So when it comes to counterterrorism, I said before that this was a staple of both the U.S., the senior U.S. meeting with the Taliban. There was a representative of the intelligence community there who was there primarily for that purpose. It was also a topic of discussion in the U.S.-Europe meeting with the Taliban that took place today. I don't want to go into great detail into what the Taliban might have said. I will. You are welcome to ask them about their position on this.
But would you say that part of the discussion was also positive?
Our position on this is that the United States will do what we need to do to ensure that, to see to it, that Afghanistan cannot once again be used as a launch pad for attacks against the United States. That is our priority. We have the capabilities to do that. You've heard the Department of Defense speak to this. We will continue to make clear to the Taliban our expectations, to underline for them their own commitments on this. But again, what is also true is that there is some shared set of interest in this. ISIS-K is a mutual threat to the Taliban and to the United States and our partners. And so we will, and we do have the capabilities to see to it that groups like ISIS-K cannot use Afghanistan as a base to threaten us, and will continue to raise the imperative of counterterrorism with the Taliban going forward. When it comes to central bank reserves, look, I don't want to go into various carrots and sticks. What I will say on this is what we have consistently said. We will judge and interact with any future Afghan government on the basis of its conduct and its conduct in those key areas.
But it hasn't, their conduct has not been great, to say the least, already. And everyone agrees that. Like, EU says that openly. They say it diplomatically. It hasn't been encouraging. So I don't quite understand, like, what it is that you guys are waiting. Are you inclined to? You also recognize the need for cash, and they need cash, and you're committing for humanitarian aid and a number of things. So are you inclined to unfreeze their reserves to allow them some cash or not?
This is not a static picture. The Taliban conduct a month ago, 6 weeks ago, is in some ways different from Taliban conduct today. We want to see to it that 6 weeks from now, 6 months from now, when any future Afghan government is formally announced, that government upholds the commitments that the Taliban has made, and importantly, that the United States, together with our allies and partners, have confirmed will be the basis for our approach, for our engagement to the Taliban. I should note that, yes, there was a senior delegation in Doha, senior U.S. government delegation in Doha. Today there was a meeting of the U.S. and EU partners with the Taliban, there is a difference between pragmatic, practical engagement on core national interests, and to us, those national interests are counterterrorism, their safe passage, their human rights, among others, and any sort of recognition or conferral of legitimacy on the Taliban or any future government of Afghanistan. What our approach looks like, what our set of incentives, sticks, carrots, everything in between looks like with any future government of Afghanistan, that will be determined by the conduct of the Taliban and any future government.
Havana syndrome. Havana syndrome.
Havana syndrome.
Afghanistan for a second?
Sure.
Okay. So just following up on that, you said